Hi, this is Michael from LogicOp. In this video, we're going to take a look at the preview of LogicOp 2.0. You'll see we've simplified the LogicOp settings and streamlined this quite a bit. Now, the core of LogicOp is that we have a robust, scalable LogicOp plugin, and now we have third-party integrations. And third-party integrations are things like ActiveCampaign, ConvertKit, Google Analytics. So we've extended LogicOp so we can quickly and easily add these new integrations to give you the functionality you need. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add our ActiveCampaign integration, simply activate this plugin, and now if I come back into the LogicOp settings, you'll see that the ActiveCampaign parameters are in place. I've already entered these in, but you'll need to be able to go in and add your API URL, your key, your event tracking information, and so forth. Once this is in place, we have new functionality that we can go ahead and integrate with ActiveCampaign. So I've created a quick test page here. I'm going to go ahead and edit this, and you'll see in the LogicOp tool palette, by default, we have ActiveCampaign conditions. This condition right here is going to be triggered if ActiveCampaign data is available for a user. So I'm just going to add this in. And now this shortcode, if ActiveCampaign data is available, will be displayed. Now, the inverse, or the flip side of that, is ActiveCampaign data is not available for a user, so this is our conditional not shortcode. So I'm going to basically put this in and say ActiveCampaign data is not available. Let me go ahead and update this and we'll take a look at this page in action. I've got an incognito window open here and I'm going to load this, and basically it's saying ActiveCampaign data is not available. That's because we need to sync it up. So the way you'll do this is from ActiveCampaign, you'll send emails to your users and it will have the ActiveCampaign code for LogicOp, and that will display the data. Well, what data? Let's open this up and say from our ActiveCampaign tag, if the data exists, we want to show the user's name. So we have these default variables in place to display the name. And I also want to come in and I want to display the email address. Let me go ahead and save this. I'll update this. And in order for this to work, what we actually do is we're going to append an ActiveCampaign ID. This is going to happen automatically for your contacts when you send out emails, but I can do this manually here just for the sake of being able to show this in action. So I'm going to go ahead and load this, and you'll see when the page loads, we actually see this user's data. It's William Tester, william@pomp.com. So that's pulling that data in real time through LogicOp and displaying it within your WordPress site. Another thing we can do that's really cool is with LogicOp, we can add goals. And goals are events that occur on your site. I'm going to call this AC test goal and just give it a simple description. And what you'll see here is we have an ActiveCampaign palette. And when a goal is triggered, when a user performs an action on your website, we can do things like add a tag for a user. So I'm going to add a tag called sample tag. We can also add and remove users to and from automations, ActiveCampaign automations, or add them to ActiveCampaign lists, or even do custom event tracking, or set ActiveCampaign custom fields. We can increment them if you wanted to do lead values, or decrement them, or we can actually set values. So it's really a robust tool set that you can use LogicOp in conjunction with ActiveCampaign to perform actions on the site. Let me go ahead and publish this. When I come back to our page here, I'm going to reload this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say on page load, we're going to set the goal. We're going to set this ActiveCampaign test goal, and I'm going to update this. There's a number of ways to trigger goals, but this is just a simple way to do it. So when this page loads, this user data is pulled in dynamically from ActiveCampaign, and it's simultaneously, you'll see we have no tag set here, it's actually going to update and add or tag that user with sample tag. This is a really powerful way that you can integrate your website with ActiveCampaign through LogicOp. The other thing we can do that's great is once we have these goals in place, we can also create LogicOp conditions. And I'm going to create a condition here. I'm going to call this AC test condition. And what I can do with this type of condition is I can say if, and then I can do something by saying if an ActiveCampaign tag, and I'm going to say sample tag, is tagged, then we can show data for a user. So we can say, hey, if the user has this tag, we're going to show them specific content. So let me go ahead and publish this. and I can edit our page as well. So previously we were using conditional statements to see if data was available. Now I'm going to create another conditional statement or insert this and say, if that AC test condition is met, put it in and say, user is tagged with sample tag. Again, these are just basic placeholders so we can see the user is tagged with sample tag. So let me go ahead and reload this, and we'll see that that condition is met and the user is tagged with sample tag. So this is a great way if you're running campaigns. You can send users to your site from ActiveCampaign and display different content for them if they've been tagged. You can add them to automations. The possibilities are really kind of endless. And I just wanted to share this new integration with you. It's May 1st today. We hope to have this out by the end of the week. We're in hardcore testing mode right now. But if you have any questions, please let us know. We'd love to get your feedback. And if you have any other integrations that you need, let us know. We've got a few in the works. We've got MailChimp coming out soon. We've got Facebook tracking pixels. So a lot of exciting things coming down the pipe from LogicHop. Thanks for checking this out, and we hope you'll try LogicHop 2.0 with our new plugin architecture and integrations.